Is this the new alternative to disposable cameras? Let's find out. This camera is called a Camp Snap. The camera itself is marketed as a screen-free digital camera. The advertising they do on Instagram revolves around it being sort of an alternative to disposable cameras. It's a reusable and fairly reliable way of getting that sort of film disposable look. The camera itself features a small viewfinder, an image count, a flash, a shutter button, USB-C charging, and it costs around £52 in the UK. The camera itself is sleek and compact. It's got a black frame with a nice coloured strip on the front. There's many different colours available on their website, so you can just have a look through and see which ones you fancy. The camera itself offers an 8 megapixel sensor. It's got USB-C charging with a pretty decent battery life so far. It's a small camera, so you sort of get what you get, but without there being a screen, I'd be pretty upset if there wasn't a good battery on it. The slim form factor means it's easy to throw in a bag or put in your pocket. It's about 1 inch thick, so it's not the most ideal, but it's not too bad. I mean, you can get used to it quite easily, and it sort of means that you can just take it out and take a photo wherever you go. Anyways, let's get into what everyone came here for, the images. So, recently I went to Iceland and I took my Camp Snap with me because I wanted to see what the sort of functionality and the use case was of this camera. And I really wanted to see what sort of images I could get out of the camera. And I found even in the cold, the camera held up fine and the battery was all perfect the whole time. Most of the use case for this camera I've found so far is sort of a memory holder, sort of one to just take quick photos when you're out that don't look like they've been taken on an iPhone. I think it's perfect for that, and I feel like that's what disposable cameras are mostly used for in the first place. I just sort of wanted to use the camera while I was out instead of getting out my actual main camera and using that to take the photos of stuff that I didn't think was massively important to take photos of using a proper DSLR. When I was out and about exploring Reykjavik, it was perfect to just take in and out of my pocket and take a couple of quick photos around the town. So here's some of the images from that. While I was in Iceland, I also done a south coast tour where we explored a glacier and a few waterfalls in the black sand beach. It was a really, really cool trip. I would recommend to anyone, if you fancy going to Iceland, I would recommend that anyone do it. It was like a south coast tour, and I took the Camp Snap with me during that. I gave it to my girlfriend for a little bit to take some photos, and I used it quite a lot as well because I thought it was quite a nice memory holder.
And I honestly feel like I know you more.
Now, let's finally get into it. The quality of these images aren't amazing, they're not world beating, but then again, if you're buying this camera or even a disposable, are you buying it for that? Definitely not. You're buying this camera as a little travel accessory instead of taking a disposable film camera because it's easier and more accessible for everyone. You want it to achieve the disposable look whilst being in a digital form factor because it's easy to get the photos, you haven't got to send it off to get processed, and you can just get everything instantly. If you're in the market for this sort of camera and you're worried about the image quality, I would just recommend use your phone or just use film because it's going to be better. At the end of the day, it's a tiny little camera with a tiny sensor, and that's all it's really made to be. I found the camera to be great in highlight situations, nice even lighting. For example, when I was at the glacier, all the snow surrounding the area was bouncing light all over the place, so it made a nice perfect even lighting for this tiny little sensor. However, I would say if you're pointing this camera towards the light source, it's not going to be great, it's going to overdo the highlights in the photos and it's really not going to look amazing. The image quality isn't anything to write home about, however the vintage style and disposable look of this camera is amazing. You can edit them a bit further to make them look a lot more like film, and they do have some presets that you can install directly into the camera to achieve that look. However, I didn't think that was necessary. I mean, if you'd like to make them look a bit more filmic, you may as well just use Lightroom or any sort of phone app that has filters and you'll be fine. I'm almost 1000% sure that's what they did in their adverts, because so far I've not had any photos that look like the ones on the advert, specifically the hockey game advert. That looks nothing like the photos I'm getting out of this camera. However, I'm sure it's easy to get that sort of look. The filters are available and easy and free to download on their website. They do have a bit of a disclaimer that says if you do something wrong, it might brick the camera. For me personally, I don't really fancy doing that. I think I would rather have the ability to edit them in post myself. It gives you a bit more control as well. I know there's a black and white filter. If you install that and don't like how it looks, then you're a bit snookered there. I think you'd rather edit them in black and white yourself. And it's a little bit longer, but it's probably worth it, and then you can have 2 versions of the photo. I also just don't think it's really worth messing around with the whole filters and installing it into the camera and changing some of the files. It's just not something that makes much sense to me. However, they do have a tutorial on how to do it, and I'll link that in the description because it does seem quite easy. I just don't think it's worth it for me personally. I think this camera is perfect for anyone looking for a digital camera that offers the stylistic look of film or disposable film. It's also the perfect camera for anyone looking for a small digital camera point and shoot that is not advanced or anything. You don't have to mess about with any settings on the camera because there isn't anything. The only thing you can turn on and off is the flash. It's perfect for kids because they don't have to mess about with anything. You just press the shutter. I just think it's a great little camera for anyone that doesn't want anything too involved. But then again, I also think it's the only real use case of this camera is as a memory saver. Again, it's just the sort of camera that you take if you don't want your photos to look like they've been taken on a phone. There is other ways to do that on your phone. However, just for me, I like the idea of this and I like not being able to see the photos. So you just take one and done, like a film camera. We all know how good phone cameras have got these days, and sometimes it's nice to just take a step back and get a bit more of an aged look. I think this camera is best used as a little travel accessory that you can take if you were taking your own camera or just you wanted something to capture some memories on, something that looks nice, something that's easy, something you can put away and just use whenever you like. Overall, in my opinion, this camera is great. While for what it is, it's a little bit on the expensive side at £52, I do think it's worth the money and it's a great little accessory to just carry around with you. I also think with the price of film and especially disposable cameras, with how much they can be these days, it's perfect because if you buy a few disposable cameras, you don't get anywhere near the amount of photos. They look ish similar, but it's just sort of overall the price of the disposables will add up to be one of these after a few. I think it's a great little camera and I like the fact that there's no screen on there to distract you from the photos you're taking. It's the same with film, except on film you're limited to how many photos you can take in one go, whereas on one of these I think you can get 1,000 before you have to clear the memory card or something like that, because with an 8 megapixel sensor the photos aren't exactly a huge file size. If you're after the perfect image with something like this or even a disposable camera, then I just think you're looking in the wrong place. You're better off buying a reusable film camera where you can adjust all the settings, because at the end of the day this is not for the perfect shot. This is literally just a small camera to go as an accessory to whatever you're doing. I think this camera is just about documenting what you get up to, and at the end of the day, I think it does that perfectly. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. This is my first video on my channel. I really enjoy this camera. I think it's a great little accessory. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you have one or if you're thinking about getting one. I think it's great, it's nice. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to subscribe and leave a like. My Instagram is in the description below, and so will be a link to this camera. I'm not sponsored or anything, so hopefully you don't get that impression, because I think it's a nice little camera. A lot of my mates have complimented it as well. They think it's a really cool little accessory, and I just like the way it performs. I think it's useful for that. So yeah, thank you for watching. Have a great day. See ya.